you, again, this is an honest moment, have ever sent an email that you regretted sending afterwards? All right, so another good example. I've lived in fear. Oh my gosh, my kid is gonna post something or say something that is gonna, first of all, super embarrass me and create some kind of havoc, right? You hear these stories, like we hear all the stories on the news, like, oh my gosh, my kid's gonna do something crazy and get arrested for who knows what, I don't know, for their phone. But we have to recognize that our kids will make mistakes on their phones, just like we have made mistakes with technology and the way we've communicated with other people. And it's not, most likely, unless it's really extreme, it's not gonna ruin their lives, and pretty much employers, when they're 23 years old applying for a job, are really probably not gonna look back at the thing that they posted when they were 12 or whatever, or texted. So that was kind of an eye-opening thing, like, yeah, I think, a misstep. However, we need to mentor our kids on these things. If something goes wrong in a relationship with their friends, we need to help them, like, talk through it. Well, what do you think went wrong? How do you think you can repair this relationship? And the most important question, should we take it offline instead of staying in text? So in for me as a business person, and I think if any of you can relate to this, if I get an email that is sort of like a complaint or a problem, I have learned it is way better to pick up the phone. Because email or text has no tone, no one can tell how the other person is feeling. It is not the same kind of communication. And so you get to the bottom of whatever the issue is much faster if you just pick up the phone and call. Now, a lot of people think, oh, it's kind of hard to talk to people. I just would rather do it via email. But it ends up being far better. So if you have one of those email stories, share it with your kid. Like if you have an example, let them know, this one time somebody emailed me and I responded, I was angry, or I didn't take a breath before I responded, or I accidentally CC'd the wrong person, or whatever the story is. Letting your kids know that you are a real human who has also struggled with this technology sometimes and made errors, and letting them know that's okay, but you are there for them. And you want to help them through when they have one of these issues. Because like I said before, you are experts at relationship and communication, and they need your help with that. They don't have the same experience that you have, so you can help them. So I think asking questions like, say, how's it going with your friends, and all that kind of thing. And then the conversations too about, what they're posting and how might that affect their friends. There's a lot, it's hard being a kid right now and hearing that you're missing something that's going on. And so talking to our kids about that, like, is this a wise time to post this? If you're at a party and all your, some people aren't there, thinking about the things from a human perspective as opposed to like not, is it a great picture to post? It's how is this gonna impact other people?